Hey everyone, Alpha Republic here, coming at you with my very first recap video of all of my custom clones that I have collected over the course of 2019. And this includes all of the clones that I have gotten from Clone Army Customs, which you see in the middle, Minifigs4u, which is on the left, as well as AV Figures, which is shown on the right. And before I kind of dive into it, I first just wanted to thank each and every one of you guys who has clicked that subscribe button, who has liked my videos, or who has commented. I really appreciate that a ton. You know, a year ago when I first started this channel, I had no idea. I mean, my whole goal for 2019 was just to have some people find some enjoyment out of my videos, and hopefully, you know, share the same passion that I do and be able to comment and talk a little bit about Star Wars and Lego, which two of my favorite things, and just be able to be a part of that community. I just always wanted to try that, and so but I had no idea that I would be able to get you know, we got up to 400 subscribers now, so thank you to each one of you for that, and look forward to, as we continue to grow, I definitely plan on doing some giveaways and some stuff like that. So I think it'll be really fun as we continue on. So keep your eyes posted for sure. But with that, I want to go ahead and dive into it, and I want to show you two clones that I haven't actually shown on the channel yet. And the reason why I want to talk about these two clones right here is because these are my two first custom clones that I ever got in my life. And so what's really neat about these guys, you'll see Lego Boy Productions. So this is back when David was Lego Boy Productions, or I think it was Lego Boy 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I'll show you in a minute, but it wasn't his store, which now he's got Minifigs4u over here, but it didn't used to be called Minifigs4u. It used to be this Star Corps Premium Custom Series. Like, if you remember these, then you are a part of the OGs, and that is pretty cool. And so I want to show you guys my very first two custom clones, really what kind of got me into it, even though it took me years after getting these that I actually started getting all of these that you see and so forth. And so and I've mentioned this before on my channel that Fives is my favorite clone. I do plan on getting him in 2020, probably from Clone Army Customs, but we'll just have to see there. But these were my very first ones, and so they just hold a kind of a special place kind of in my heart. They'll always be the most nostalgic figures for me. And so again, here we go. It's Captain Rex from I mean, this was like right after the Umbara series released live, and all of this is decals on the helmet, but it's a printed figure everywhere else. Just a black head, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nothing special there. But I mean, when this first came out, I was like, that is a must. I have to get it. Just even the little tally marks on the legs, like at the time, and even still today, like it holds up so well. Look at even on the arm, those tally marks, just super detailed. So one of my all-time favorites. And with Rex as well, he's number 18 of 24. And so again, as a collector, I think we all enjoy that exclusiveness that kind of limited number can bring. And so that's really cool that I got, you know, 1 of 24 there. And then this is Fives. Great printing. I mean, when I got this, I was blown away. Like, these were by far my favorite. I probably looked at them every day. I absolutely loved them. And so I just wanted to share those two guys with you. And then if you were curious as well, for the Fives, this was 9 of 10. So I barely was able to grab Fives. But those will always hold a special place in my heart for sure. But let me go ahead and just dive in and start talking about 2019 and kind of what we got. So probably my favorite thing that we got from Minifigs4u is the Bad Batch, which you see right here at the front. So again, we've got tech and just the all-around printing quality on the Bad Batch, especially when you compare it to where David was, you know, years and years ago. And these are just, sorry, I'm holding it with two hands, so it's kind of tricky, but night and day difference. Like, they're both great, but the detail on this guy is just absolutely insane. Just tech looks amazing, of course. you know, of course, Wrecker here. Super excited to see these guys. In just about a month is, I think it's in February that the new series comes out. So again, I'll go over these really quickly. I don't want this video to go on forever. You can look at my unboxings as well if you really want to check them out in a little bit more detail. But these are probably, I would say, out of all the stuff that I've gotten in 2019 from Minifigs4u, Crosshair, just, I mean, I don't know if it gets better than the Bad Batch. And with that, really quick, just a plug in for you guys, I know that he is currently working on a restock of the Bad Batch. So if you haven't gotten it yourself or are considering buying it, now might be a really good time, especially if you got some money over Christmas or something like that. You know, just something to consider. I think they release at the end of February. I've already got mine, so yeah, so I'm good to go. But for those who don't have it or who are interested, just a heads up, check out his website. I think you can pre-order them right now. So then we went ahead and, you know, from Minifigs4u, we also got the RT Trooper. Probably his most detailed. I mean, I love the scuffs on the legs. I really think that's cool. I love the battle damage that Minifigs4u does. You'll see Clone Army Customs has more of a clean look, but I really think that battle damage, even on the arms, just all over the place. And again, I got 4 because I do plan on making a future Kashyyyk mock, so definitely heads up there. Stay with the channel, guys. It's going to be awesome. There's a lot more to come for sure. We got our Camino Troopers, and you guys have seen a lot of these guys. I've got 8 of them over there, including this one. And these will be a part of a future Camino mock. So that also something to look forward to. Kashyyyk and Camino, for sure. I can guarantee both of those. I just probably won't be for a little bit, but I'll work on that. Then we got Gregor. This is from, again, Minifigs4u. Double-sided face printing, by the way, on him. And again, one thing I really love about Gregor is that camo print that you can see. Hopefully that's coming through on camera okay. That is super accurate to how Gregor is in a Clone Wars TV show. And, you know, as a Clone Wars fan and kind of a diehard, accuracy is really important to me. And so having that attention to detail with the camo, I think, is something that's really cool on that Gregor. Something that I'll talk about. I know I said about a year ago that I was going to compare Clone Army Customs Gregor right here to Minifigs4u, and I still haven't been able to do that. But it is coming, and I do have an opinion, so stay posted on that. Then, you know, moving on to Clone Army Customs here, you know, Delta Squad. Does it get more iconic than Delta Squad? I mean, Delta Squad, honestly, probably, when I think back to I gotta move it. When I think back to like when I was looking at Clone Army Customs for the first time, like, Delta Squad was always the one that I wanted the most. Like, I just wanted Delta Squad. They were so cool. They don't get a lot of screen time. You got the video game, which was awesome, but you know, they just look amazing. Just absolutely incredible. And Clone Army Customs, I mean, I don't know if anyone can do it better than this. Like, but again, you can see how just clean, like, all their clones look like they've just come from Camino, like they're just shipped off. Then we got Devis. Devis is one of, you know, my favorites from Clone Army Customs. I'll probably say that about every single one, but this is another guy, like, I think of all kind of the episode 3 commanders that I've been able to get, that I still want to get, like Bakara, which will hopefully be able to happen in 2020 this year. But like, we got Grieve from Revenge of the Sith, the deluxe with that camo, just looks incredible. Super skilled. We got Cody here. This guy is awesome. His visor, I will say this about, I mentioned this in the last video, this new visor is great. It's way more accurate, but at least on this Cody, it pops off super easy. So just keep that in mind. But I love that accuracy that gives. His backpack you can also get from CAC, and that's something that You know, I really gotta give kudos to, see, I'm not even gonna bother putting that back on. It just will fly off in a minute. So, you know, we'll just leave that alone. But again, where I was going with that was that Cloning Customs, they don't just do clones. They do clones just as good as anyone else, but they also do backpacks, they do weapons, they do cloth, they do, so, you know, they really are, they can do so much, and I really appreciate that. I think these other companies will get there at some point. You've got Bly again, another one that I just always wanted, and was one of the, I mean, this was one of the first ones that I think this was the first one I actually did click on when my first haul. Like, it really is that iconic to me. I got Doom, Commander Doom, super cool, from season 6. Love the new olive green visor. It took like months of me checking their website to see that it finally came out. And then once it did, I had to instantly get it so that way my Doom didn't look terrible like it did without the visor. Then here we have Cloning Customs Gregor. And again, you'll see very clean print. Like, this is how I would picture Gregor as he left Camino. You know, right after he got his armor for the first time, just super clean. So I do like it like that, but you know, again, I'll discuss it in a future video. Stay tuned, guys. Then we got Wolf, of course, again, another one that I love, and it comes with a special printed face. Most of them do have faces, but that's the same, so I'll just try and point out some of the ones that are a little bit more unique and different. This guy, Galactic Fox, probably the most expensive figure. I mean, they're all expensive, but this one, I think, is, like, if I'm remembering correctly, I think this is the most expensive figure that I have in my collection, which is kind of interesting. One thing that you'll notice is I switched out his visor for this gray visor, which I'm really happy that someone pointed that out to me in the comments on that video. Was, hey, you know, that's actually a little bit inaccurate, and I double checked it and they were completely right. Cloning Customs is usually really on point with accuracy, but that time they were a little bit off, which is okay. Like, it's no problem. So he does have a gray visor, and he actually does have a white chest plate, which is just an error on their part. So that's kind of too bad. But again, like, I didn't even notice it at the time, and maybe that says something about Cloning Customs, is that even when it's inaccurate, it still looks perfect, because the quality's that good. We got Comet, again, part of the Wolf Pack. I got them all with the jet packs, if you remember, so definitely will use this on a mock. I'm not really sure what kind of mock. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas on where I could use. We got Sinker right here. Let's see, yeah, we got Boost and just a regular Trooper. So anyway, you guys can let me know what you think. How would you implement the Wolf Pack in a mock? What would be a cool way to do that that's original? That would be cool. So I didn't actually get to show you guys the ARC Troopers that I got in the last video with the cloth pieces on, so let me go ahead and do that. So again, this is ARC Havoc. I loved seeing all the positive, you know, Team ARC Trooper Havoc comments on my last video. You guys love Havoc, and I gotta admit, like, his armor looks awesome. That blue ARC, you know, and again, I'm a 5s guy, so I love the blue. You know, I'm a 501st for life kind of guy. So then we got Colt. Love Colt. He is my favorite out of the 4 for sure. I love those little gray lines on his kind of on his vents there at the front. Then we got Blitz here. Blitz, super cool. His waist cape, though, I have to admit, is the coolest in my opinion. Just amazing. Super cool. I mean, and of course, can't forget ARC Trooper Hammer, which we see in maybe like for 5 seconds, but you still can't forget him. So, and again, it takes me back to, maybe you guys remember that saw it when David Hall actually released his Clone Army Customs, when Clone Army Customs just released those ARC Troopers. Like, I still remember that video, and so that was part of the reason why I definitely wanted to do that. Then from the AV Figures line, this is my favorite guy that I've gotten from AV Figures, Commander Jet. Just amazing quality, and again, you just can't get these guys very easily, not from Clone Army Customs and not from Minifigs4u, or if I know like Minifigs4u has some Geonosis stuff, but it's like always sold out, and Clone Army Customs I think has done it before, but currently they don't. So I totally jumped on this opportunity as soon as it was presented. This is a Flamethrower Trooper that I got, and so I actually got 4 Flamethrower Troopers here. Then I also did get a Phase 1, if it'll pop off, Phase 1 Cody from AV Figures. This is actually a different visor. It's actually a CAC visor, and the reason is because one of my nephews actually broke the visor on Cody, so that was really sad. So that's why the color is darker. It's a little bit off there, but still amazing. And then if you probably forgot, but I certainly haven't, is my Phase 1 Captain Rex is still coming, still pending, even though it's been probably like 5 months now. Hopefully it comes soon. So, and again, we got Validus Squad, which is super cool. Someone also told me with Validus that these are printed torsos and only the helmets are decaled, so kind of like my 5s and Rex that I got from let's see, the Star Corps Premium Customs back in the day. But here we got Sharp, and again, that helmet, that is like unfortunate because of the cast, that it just like swivels around, like it pops off so easily. I don't even have to apply force, so that is something that does kind of bug me. But as far as the quality, like the what I'm seeing is amazing. I mean, I love how they made an original squad. I think that was super cool, and as far as I know, no one, I'm sure people have done it, but I've never seen it on like a level like this where they actually made it available for you guys to buy. So it's super cool. Checkers here. The other one was Duels. That was Sharp. Man, who's this guy? Man, I can't even remember right now. Usually I'm a hardcore nerd and I can tell you right off the bat, but leave down in the comments below, who am I missing here? I'm pretty sure this is Sharp, this is Duels, this is Checkers, and man, why am I missing his name? I am, so tell me down below. But anyway, guys, that is my current collection. There are 47 clones that I got from Clone Army Customs, Minifigs4u, and AV Figures over the course of 2019, not including this 5s and Rex right here. There's 47 that I got, and so I'm hoping to be able to get even more in 2020. Hopefully I'll fill up this whole base plate instead of just the back half of it. I would love to do that, so you'll just have to hang around till next year to see the 2020 recap, but all these guys are sure to see you then as well. I'm not getting rid of any of these guys. But anyway, I just want to quickly say thank you again to everyone who has been so supportive. I love those comments where people are just so nice to me, so supportive of me, constantly giving me positive feedback. I also like the constructive criticism as well, but the positive feedback, that is what's motivated me to do all of this. Like, without you guys, I probably wouldn't have gotten this, and I probably wouldn't have shared it with you either. And that's the one thing I wanted to do, is to take my passion and share it with you guys. So even if you don't have these, you can still see them and hopefully still enjoy them with me. And hopefully we can throw them in some mocks and I can take them to like some conventions so you guys can see them in action. That would be awesome. So anyway, I just want to say thank you again to everyone. And then, yeah, comment down below what are some of the things that you would like to see in 2020, and I will do my best to accomplish as much of those as I can. But until then, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.